Hey, what's happening, crew? I figured I would hop on and start a new video. I wasn't really planning on stopping and looking at mowers, but I had a little bit of time today, so I'm out here looking at mowers. And this one's called a Yakta. I don't know, I've never heard of a Yakta brand. But look at this thing. It has a front bumper on it. Now, if that ain't ready to ram something, I don't know what it is. I came to look at the Hustlers. Nobody's come out yet to talk to me. I'm at Techstar Equipment Sales. I came here last year to buy a mower. Didn't end up buying one from them. They didn't have the mower that I wanted, so I bought one from this place in Gatesville called Hillside Outdoors. But supposedly, I guess they got new owners and they are name changed. But this one's local too, so this is that Yakta that I was just sitting on. It's pretty beastie, I'm not gonna lie. I've never even heard of this. I don't even know if it's like good, bad, or in between, but it sure does look beefy, that's for sure. Especially with that front bumper on it. Here's the Hustler 36. That's what I was looking at last year, but I didn't end up buying it because I needed the 34, because 36 is still a little bit too big to fit through most gates. Over here at least. I wanted to look at the 48 stand on. They don't have it in there either. Update on that Yakta brand mower. I was talking with the owner. He ended up coming outside. We were chopping it up for a little bit, talking about different mowers. He's the same guy I was talking to last year, but he told me that brand's terrible. He said the customer support is the worst. He said it's a brand from Australia, and he thought, you know, they're built. He said they're built great. He said performance-wise, they're just not good. So no go on that. Like I said, even what I was saying before I even talked to him, I mean, it looked beefy. It definitely looked like it was commercial grade mower. But he said he took it home and it was just no good. So no, it was cool to talk to him. They had a Viper stand-on mini skid. I didn't know that there was a diesel, which I was kind of impressed by. So I was looking at that. We were kind of talking about that mainly because a mini skid is definitely something that I would like to get at some point. And he was talking good things about that one as a starter. So like I said, we'll see what the future holds. We need to lock in some more jobs, get some more work before we start trying to spend some more money. But like I said, I had some time, so I figured I'd stop by and check out what Hustlers they had mainly. Because like I said, I don't think I'm going to buy a mower this year, but I think next year I'm for sure going to buy a new mower, another new mower. But I think I want to stand on, so I got to find a dealer that sells the stand-on 48-inch Hustler. Which I'm assuming I'll probably go Hustler. I might go with Gravely. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the early stages, but just talking you guys through it. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna pick back up tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning, crew. Welcome back to today's video. We are currently on our way to go do some bids, take care of some boring work, and then we're gonna do some landscaping today. Like I said, nothing too crazy interesting, but you know, nonetheless. We're gonna get to this video. I'm on my way out to China Spring right now here to go, like I said, give a bid on tilling up a garden, some fencing, and then some concrete. So all for the same customer. So it should be a pretty good job. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out there, check that out, and then we're gonna be headed back to Gatesville. A couple of videos ago, we built an awning out there, and there was 2 fasteners that didn't sink through the metal roof, and it was causing a leak. So I went out there yesterday. Long story short, didn't have my drill with me. Drove an hour because it's past Gatesville. I drove an hour just to have to turn around. So I'm gonna drive an hour back today to go screw these 2 fasteners in. Literally just 2 of them, and then I'll be done. Back to Waco, and then we'll start on that project. So we'll see how much time we got. I'm always ambitious on my days, but see what we can get done. I just finished that job in Gatesville. I had to go back and do the one where I left my tools, and I had to come back today to do it. But I'm going a little bit further out, about 20 minutes further than Gatesville, so I'm like almost an hour and a half outside of Waco. But there's this guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling a toolbox, and I was talking to him like 2 weeks ago, probably like a month ago, when I was out here building it, and we just never were able to communicate a price or whatever. But he gave me his address, long story short, a long time ago, and I've messaged him since, and he hasn't really responded to me. So I'm honestly just taking the opportunity, since I'm out here, to come out here and just see if he'll sell it to me, because like I said, we haven't had too good time communicating over Facebook. But I want the toolbox so I can put on my concrete, tools and everything in there on my trailer. That way I can kind of start organizing my stuff, because at the moment everything is just anywhere and I need to get a little bit more organized. That way when I pull up to jobs, I'm not forgetting tools. That's the all right. So as you can see back there, that went pretty well. Go forward, not backwards. So the guy I was talking to, he was out of town. I guess he works in the office every week or whatever, but his wife was here, and I was low-key scared to drive up. I know I just showed you, but they got emus. I thought they were ostriches, but I guess maybe they, I don't know the difference between an ostrich and an emu. But anyways, but they have this long driveway to go up to their house, and I live in Texas, and the last thing I ever want to do is just go unannounced to someone's house up a long driveway, knowing that I'll probably get met with a gun at the door. But she was cool. She was brave. I told her, I said, she's just opening the door for people. She's like, yeah. She's, I'm not worried about it. But she helped me out. She helped me load it up and everything. So like I said, I got this toolbox, and I'm gonna put all my concrete tools and equipment in it. That way they can stay out of my trailer, and I'm gonna mount that to my smaller trailer, my utility trailer. That way I use it as like my concrete trailer whenever I'm doing concrete, as well as, you know, fencing and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to have it. Now I can kind of organize my tools a little bit better. All right, guys, I'm out here at Burger Boys in Gatesville, Texas. Just grabbed me some lunch for the way back to the house. Well, actually, the way go to work some more. But we came out here on my brother's bachelor party. We went out to Gatesville and shot, and my brother-in-law brought us out here to this burger spot. So it was actually pretty good. I had to come out here and give me another one on the way into the house. What's happening?
You do lawn work, right?
Yeah.
Grass and everything?
Yeah.
You think you got, how much you charge me to do mine? For now, I can't. I got a bum foot stump, and you know.
Nah, I've mowed it once before.
Yeah, we just moved in here. And,
it's just my lawnmower can't fit in the back.
No, that's fine. Like the front, if you can do the front, I can get my son to do the back with the push lawnmower.
That's fine. I mean, do you want me to just to mow it? That's it.
Edge
mow
it.
And
edge it. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
that's here and all the fence line over on the other side. When you got time?
I do it right after I do this one.
All right, I'm gonna go pick up a pizza, and then I could. You have cash up or just cash?
That's fine. Whatever, however you need to do it.
If you got cash, I bet.
That's cool.
All right, cool. Man. What was your name?
Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Oh, Mario, bro.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, man.
here at this job. As you can tell, I kind of already started doing what I was doing, but kind of walk you through. This palm tree right here, I pruned up, got all the dead leaves out, loading those on the trailer now. I'm gonna dig out some of this older mulch and that grass. We're gonna remulch this, and then I'm gonna come back and spray the rocks. I'm not gonna pour the grass in the rocks. So that's that. And then around front, got a little bit more going on up here. I was here yesterday for a little bit. That's kind of why some of this stuff's moved. But again, mulch right here. I came yesterday and pulled all the grass out. I didn't throw this side outside of the flower bed. That's why you still see the grass here. But as we come down this way, I started throwing the grass out. And so we're gonna remulch all this too. I mow here, so all the grass that I threw out on the ground, I'll just mow over here in this coming week. You won't even know it's there because I gotta treat the yard too as well. So that's what we're working with here today. I'm gonna finish loading up these palm trees, and I'll probably put you guys on a time lapse when I start working, removing some of this mulch. I'm not gonna remove all the mulch, probably just, like I said, thin it out a little bit, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll. We'll go to the landfill, get rid of all this, and then go pick up some mulch, which I was gonna go pick up wholesale mulch, but I think I'm gonna do bagged mulch. So we'll see what I do. All right, so quick little update on the mulch. I got the right side done. I haven't gotten around the plants, which I only need about a bag or two. I'm gonna sprinkle on. And I got the left side also done, as you've seen. So we had talked about one time planting in his beds, but the conversation didn't last too long. I think one day we're gonna come and just plant simple. My mind just went blank. We're gonna come and just plant simple Japanese boxwood. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Japanese boxwood underneath his windows, just to have some sort of hedge on that side. Like I said, he has this grass right here, and then he just has this as a pathway. So I mean, we could always come and plant some smaller stuff along the pathway, but I think he likes it minimal. I've been mowing the yard for about 3 or 4 years, and he's always only had me just come redo the mulch. So I got the front side done. The back side is not done yet. That's what the rest of the mulch is for, but I'm out of time today. So next, when I come back in like a day or two, I'm gonna mow. And when I mow, I'm gonna finish the back as well. And I'm also gonna spray the rock beds for weeds, and then I'll be done here. So pretty much what we got going on here. I'm gonna keep the video rolling. I'm sorry that it's going on for forever, but the next day we're here, we'll complete the entire job. So appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel if you aren't yet, and if you're still watching this video. What do you do when you don't have a way to move a mulch? A lot of the time, just get on your 0-turn mower. got a notification saying my GoPro powered off because it was too hot. It's not even all that hot yet, so if that's what we're in for, it's gonna be a long summer. I got all this sprayed. All I have left to do is spread this mulch out, that one bag in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. Hopefully my GoPro don't turn off again because it's too hot, because I got battery. But yeah, I'm gonna spread this out, spread it out in the front, that one bag, get all that, spread it out a little bit, and then we're done here. So I'm gonna get to that, and then I guess I'll just check back in with you for a final walkthrough after it's all finished. Final check in from the backyard. Got this little area cleaned out, remulched, rock sprayed, so that's good to go. Got the yard fertilized and cut, didn't record that. The raised garden beds ready for planting. So also in this video we pruned up this tree right here, this palm tree, so that's all green again. So we'll go around the front and check out what the front beds look like. And last but not least, the final view from the front. Got all the beds remulched, yard mowed, looks beautiful. So this one's ready. Like I said, all he likes is nice fresh mulch, and that's what he got. So all right, crew, so that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Remulching this landscape bed, plus a lot of other random stuff. It went on for forever, so if you're still with me, I'd appreciate you if you could go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you.